French buildings left in our historic French Quarter. This is one. This is Madame John's legacy. You can actually take a free tour of it during the day. It was shortly after the fire in 1794 when the Spanish, who, as I mentioned, were now in charge, decided that the French did not know how to build. It was they that instituted this style that you see everywhere, a brick with stucco over it to resemble stone, slate roofs, these lovely wrought iron balconies and galleries, which are very nice for throwing things off of. Now, shortly after the fire of 1794, for 6 years, this building served as the Bucharest courthouse and jail. There was one cell that they stopped putting people into, basically because men that were put into the cell complained of a fiery-headed demon who would hover on the ceiling, swoop down at them repeatedly, screaming obscenities. Several of these men, 3 of them in fact, committed suicide in this cell before they discontinued its use. Now, they don't know for sure, but it is believed that this was the spirit of a streetwalker, a prostitute with red hair, who was driven mad with overconsumption of absinthe. If y'all don't know what this is, no. It's an anise wormswood liqueur, hallucinogenic properties, just recently made legal again. I can point you out to some great spots. She herself spent quite a lot of time here at this jail before eventually hanging herself with her dress in the same cell. Now, you look up at this intersection where all these people are passing. Very lively, very gay and happy.
I don't know about gay.
Yeah, well, at least some of them. There's a very famous photograph of this intersection, Royale and Dumaine, that is included in the 1887 Louisiana Census. Represents unequivocally the darkest period in our city's history. Taking current events into light, I know that's a gigantic statement, but you see, in this photograph, you can see human corpses about yay high, stacked, one on top of the other, every direction as far as the eye can see. This is spillover from the mortuary, which at that time was a couple of blocks down, and all of them were victims of yellow fever. Hit our city horribly every summer in the 1800s, from 1800 to 1860, hit its peak in 1853, where in one summer, 15,000 people died just from this one disease. It's a conservative estimate. Doesn't include those that died while fleeing. Doesn't include those that simply had no one left to sign a death certificate. Now, we know